Northwest now, where authorities say so far 66 illegal miners have been retrieved alive at the Stilfontein abandoned 11th shaft, while the number of those certified as dead has risen to 51. Now, this is as community members in Stilfontein in the Northwest have expressed disappointment over government authorities' failure to address them during their visit to Shaft 11. Now, the government delegation of Mineral Resources Minister Gwede, Mantashe, Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, and his deputy Cassel Mathale, Northwest Premier Lazarus Mokgosi, and several MECs yesterday visited the shaft to assess the rescue operation led by government. It has indicated that the operation will take between 10 and 16 days. For more on this now, let's take you to the reporter, Thabiso, who's monitoring developments on the story. So, Thabiso, we hear that retrieval operations continue. What are you witnessing there at this hour?
Good morning, Mkholisi, and our viewers at home. Is day 3 of the rescue operation led by government here at Shaft 11 in Stilfontein in the Northwest. As you rightfully alluded in your introduction, government authorities were here yesterday, a delegation of government officials led by Ministers of Police and Mineral Resources, Gwede, Mantashe and Senzo Mchunu. So yesterday, just to recap on what happened yesterday, residents were protesting here. You know, they wanted answers from government with regard to who should be held liable for the deaths of the illegal miners that have been retrieved here. And you also gave statistics with regard to what happened on day 2, which is yesterday. 106 illegal miners were retrieved. 51 of them are dead or certified dead. So this brings to 6 the number of illegal miners that are dead, that have been certified dead since the operation led by government started on Monday. And so that's where we are at this stage. But before we came to air, we were speaking to some of the community leaders, and one of them will join me in a moment. So talking about what the community volunteers, you'll remember that there are 2 community volunteers who are going down with the crane that is being lowered, that is going to take these miners from underground and bring them to the surface, telling us that at Shaft 10, which is about 2.8 kilometers on the surface from where we are at Shaft 11, there might be some bodies there, talking to us about or painting that picture to us earlier on before we came to air. But let me bring on to the conversation one of the community leaders, Levi Pulusa, just to talk to us about the assessment of this operation since it started on Monday. Thank you very much for joining us on SABC News Channel 404. Day 3 of government-led rescue operation. What's your assessment so far?
Thank you very much. Morning to the viewers at home. Today we'll continue about our rescue operation like we did yesterday. Yesterday we managed to, up to so far, we managed to resurface 132 live bodies and 60 dead bodies. And then our 2 volunteers, we spoke to them last night. They said there are still a lot of more bodies at Shaft 10. So, and then we will see after we are done with this operation here in Shaft 11 what is the way forward to make sure that we also go into assist in that Shaft 10, because we received the information that there are still a lot of dead bodies in that shaft.
Are these volunteers coping, taking into consideration the dire situation underground where you'll find bodies wrapped up, the situation, the picture that you have been painting all along, that there are dead bodies underground? What are they saying? Are they coping? Are they going to get psychological assistance after the whole operation? What is going to happen to them? But firstly, what are they saying about the situation underground and their experience?
They are not coping at all. They said the situation underground is very, very bad. But we will see after this rescue operation that we arrange the counseling for them, because they are too traumatized. They can't even sleep at night. Yes.
So talk to us about the issues that we're discussing before we came to air, that there might be other bodies at Shaft 10, the very same shaft that was used by some of the illegal miners to resurface by themselves a few weeks ago. Just let us in on that.
Yes, yeah. Yesterday we received that information also, that there are a lot of dead bodies in Shaft 10, because many people, they went to Shaft 10 trying to resurface in that shaft by climbing those gaiters still. So there are still a lot of dead bodies in Shaft 10. Yes.
And just to go back a bit, before the government-led operation started, you were telling us that, some of these illegal miners who were crawling from shaft 11 to shaft 10 underground, trying to, come to the surface through that shaft 10, that some of them who have tried to come to the surface might have not made it like others did manage to resurface through that shaft 10.
Yes, indeed. Because one of the artisanal miners that resurfaced from shaft 10, he was live on, I don't know if it's SABC or what, on media, that they tried to resurface. There were 20 of them, but only 4 of them managed to reach the surface, and then 16 of them fell down, which means that is why we are saying that a lot of people are dead at shaft 10.
Thank you so much. That's one of the community leaders here in Stilfontein in the Northwest, talking to us about the situation and also what is going through the minds of those community volunteers who are going underground, who are assisting to try to get those illegal miners to the crane that will come to the surface and, try to rescue those illegal miners. So, and that's the situation at this stage. We're expecting the rescue operation to start any time from now. And it's back to you in studio.
Right, let's park it there. That's Thabiso monitoring that story for us.